guys, Michigan Prepared here. Listen, I got some really serious news for you right now. This news just come out, guys. It literally just hit. It literally just come out, alright? Nuclear bombers have just been deployed 20 miles from the NATO border. Alright? Russia has deployed nuclear bombers. Loaded. Ready to go. Now, everybody knows that the U.S. and Russia are supposed to be doing some sort of nuclear drills, right? Well, here's the problem, guys. 11 nuclear planes, supersonic planes, have been deployed. Mass evacuation taking place in Ukraine as we speak. China urging its citizens to get out immediately, stating this is not a drill. And you guys got to remember, China and Russia are allies, all right? So Russia is going to have inside information on what's taking place. This comes on the heels as Western countries, aka the U.S., is preparing for martial law, worrying about mass panic buying, etc. Mass movements taking place, moving from Russia over to Belarus at the moment. And this just literally started happening, guys. Mass movements, hundreds of tanks going into Belarus, hundreds of military equipment and vehicles, thousands of military members. Now, guys, if this was just a drill, if they plan, listen close, if this was just a drill, and I'm not trying to panic you guys, but be ready, all right? If this was just a drill, you're going to have a select number of people. You're not going to be moving all this equipment. It's not going to happen. Not for a drill. What happened when they invaded Ukraine, and I've been telling you guys this for about 2 weeks now. They say it's going to be just a drill. Then what happens? They move all this shit to the border, right? Say, oh, no, it's just a drill. We're not going to invade. And then what happens? Exactly. So yeah, mass movement. Hundreds of tanks going into Belarus right now. Hundreds of military equipment, and vehicles. Thousands of military members moving into Ukraine right at the moment, or Belarus at the moment. And again, this is the second warning from China. They're telling its citizens, get out now. China and Russia, like I just said, share info. So for China to stress this to its citizens, it's very, very major, guys. Sorry, I made some notes for once. As you can see, I'm home. I didn't even have time to comb my hair. I just got out of the shower, and this news was like, bam, right in my face. So yeah, Putin deploys 11 nuclear bombers as it warns of an apocalyptic World War III. They're not saying that it's possible. They are warning of an apocalyptic World War III. They are planning to use nukes. If you guys didn't already know, Russia basically made this one guy who's second in command, made him in charge of something over there, and they're calling him Sergeant Nuclear or something. This guy is hell-bent on pushing the nuclear button, guys. Finland has tells its people to find iodine tablets, iodine treatment for radiation immediately. Find it where you can, whenever you can. Get it ASAP. Russia literally just said that the apocalyptic nuclear World War III is here. I don't know what I mean. Make sure I covered everything, but I mean, I'm at a loss, guys. Like, this is, I told you guys, the shit's spiraling out of control so fast that it's unreal. I don't know how many nuclear bombs that these 11 planes can carry. But it's really funny because if you guys remember, I did a video on Russia's nuclear submarine that the U.S. had been watching since July. It came up missing. Somehow they slid it under the radar and got it out, the hell out of Dodge. Now that submarine, I forget how many nuclear torpedoes or whatever it's carrying, but I think it has a capability, I can't talk, capability of creating a tsunami. I think, what did they say, like 160 stories tall? I mean, isn't that about as tall as the Sears Tower in Chicago? That's huge. And I don't know how many nukes each one of these planes can carry. So there's 11 of them up in the air right now. Sorry guys, I'm still reading over paperwork here. I just want to make sure I cover everything for you guys. Oh, that was the other thing too. The U.S. Doomsday plane has been readied, guys. And if you don't know, that Doomsday plane is not readied unless we're at DEFCON 2. Now, the government's not going to tell you. The government, like I said, let me find it just a second, guys. Oh, the U.S. is preparing for some sort of martial law, guys. They've been practicing this martial law drill for the past couple months. They know something's coming, all right? But they're not going to tell you. You can get on the web all day long, and you're not going to find what the actual DEFCON level is. Why? Because they consider the DEFCON level classified information. Now, there is a website that you can go to, DEFCON alert level, something like that. You guys can look it up, but it's pointless. It'll tell you right now that we're at DEFCON 3. We've been at DEFCON 3 since forever. But that's bullshit. Because it'll... Fuzz just flew by. Anyway, it'll tell you right in the history books and whatever else that once we hit DEFCON 2, that's when our... Or actually, when we hit DEFCON 3, that's when our... I just said it. Our Doomsday plane. The U.S. Doomsday plane. When we hit DEFCON 3, that's when our U.S. Really? That's when the U.S. Doomsday plane is readied, guys. That's when the plane is still in the hangar or wherever the hell it's hidden. And I think we have several of them. I'm not sure. I don't think it's just one. I think it's several of them. So, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure we have several of them. Anyway, DEFCON 3 is when the plane is readied. All right? They're checking the tire pressures. They're going over the engines. They're going over the instruments, the electronics, the hydraulics, the radar systems. They're going over everything. All right, the whole kit and caboodle. DEFCON 2 is when it's pulled out of the hangar and stuff is double checked. Just before we go into DEFCON 1, the plane is launched. The plane is in the air, guys. DEFCON 1 is nuclear war. Now, I don't know if maybe something has changed and they're just doing a drill with this plane. It's hard to believe. Again, why do you move this much equipment, this much military, when you don't plan to use it? They said the same thing, or Russia said the same thing before they invaded Ukraine. Am I wrong? And here's something me and a buddy of mine were talking about, alright? We were talking about this earlier after I released the video earlier today. I feel like Russia is going to strike on NATO and the U.S. while we're over there. I forget the country that we're supposed to be doing this nuclear drill with. Sorry, my mind is scrambled. But I forget the country we're supposed to be doing this nuclear drill with. But there's a lot of our stuff over there right now. A lot of our equipment that we're going to need for nuclear war, such as a few of our aircraft, a few of our submarines, and we just have a whole bunch of stuff over there. And the U.S. is stupid, guys. They literally... What the U.S. is doing is they're basically playing poker, but they're looking at the colored side of their cards and showing the whole crowd what they have in their hand. I mean, they tell you step for step what the hell's going on. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense. The U.S. is always telling on themselves. They're like, oh, it's like calling a criminal. You know, they're like, oh, excuse me, sir. Yeah, you're wanted for murder. We'll be at your house at 10:43 a.m. Please just be ready. You know, make sure you don't have any guns in your hand, and just come out peacefully. We'll be there at 10:43. We're literally right around the corner, okay? That's basically what the U.S. is doing with Russia. They show their freaking hand all the time, and I don't understand it. We're stupid. So anyway, guys, this literally just came out. All this news literally just come out. All this literally just come out. There's mass movements going on, guys. This is not a drill. I don't care what they want to call it. This is not a drill. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, guys. If you got time yet tonight, get out to the stores, get some more water, get some more food. Whatever you guys can do. I don't think this is a drill. And I told you guys, I really don't think we're going to make it to November 7th. I mean, yeah, a lot of us are still going to be alive. But as far as being able to vote, no. I don't think we're going to make it that far. I think we're going to be under martial law. And I think there's going to be mass panic, mass chaos. Sorry, I'm reading that notification that just come across my phone. Go get stocked up, guys. I'm not trying to scare you, but this news really is scary. With that being said, please stay safe out there. Go get stocked up, alright? I hope like hell I can make a video for you. More videos for you all week long, but guess we'll see what happens, guys. Go get stocked up. Love y'all. Please stay safe out there. Michigan Prepared out.